Hey guitar friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at a great solo by Robben Ford. It's a song called Cannonball Shuffle and we're using a live version from 2007. He played it at a great concert in Germany called Rockpalast. It's a great display of the use of minor pentatonic, major pentatonic and a lot of techniques like double stops, slides, bends and little sweeps. It's a great solo. It's a great concert and I put a link down below so you can watch the entire concert. Also, please remember to subscribe to my channel, thank you. Anyway, here's the solo. Okay, let's have a closer look at this solo. It's a blues in A and it's using the 1, 4 and 5 chords. So the A7, the D7 and the E7. Robben is mainly using the minor pentatonic scale of A. So A, C, D, E, G and the A major pentatonic scale of A. So A, B, C sharp, E, F sharp. Let's go into the first lick, the first two bars. It starts with an A minor arpeggio. So C, A, E. And also with a little sweep. But here, it goes to major, so C to C sharp. So the minor third goes to the major third of the A7 chord. The second lick is also A minor pentatonic with the addition of the C sharp. Also with the addition of the flat 5, the E flat. And Robben is also using double stops. 2 notes at the same time. And actually this is an approach to the major third. D going to C sharp. And again ending it the same way. Going D going to C sharp. The next lick, it's going to the D7 chord, A minor pentatonic, over the D7 chord. I call this the B.B. King box. Well, actually, it's a term a lot of people use. It's E flat, the flat 5, D, C, B, A, F sharp. And it's really usable. You can play an entire solo with just these notes and in this position. And it works really well over the D7 chord, because you're playing the F sharp and the A, which are the major third and the fifth of the D7 chord. Going back to the A7 chord, it's again the A minor pentatonic scale with a little sweep. There's actually a B string in there. I didn't notate it, but it's in there. And also with the addition of the B, that's the 9 of the A7 chord. It's almost the same, but now it's not a sweep, but you're plucking the high E with the middle finger. And it's ending on the D, because in the next bar we're going to the D7 chord. And over the D7 chord we're playing F sharp and A, which are the major third and the fifth of the D7 chord. And again going to major C, C sharp, because we're going back to the A chord. And over the A chord we're playing the classic blues run, which actually is A, D, D minor, going back to A. The second chord starts with a major pentatonic, so C sharp, F sharp, but bending it to the G, which is the 7 of the A7 chord, and then this nice blues run, playing the B and F sharp together with the hammer to the C and a pull off back to the B, ending on the F sharp, which is the 6th A7 chord. And then we're going back into the B.B. King box. Also take care of the rhythm here. It's really cool. And we're going to the D7 chord, and over the D7 is a really nice lick. A double stop again, going to the 5th and the 3rd. Doing the same thing an octave lower. And here again with the sweep. Those little sweeps work really well in blues. Really nice lick. It really outlines the D7 chord. Then we're going to continue with a lot of double stops. Also again A minor pentatonic with addition of the C sharp, also over here, and again with the D resolving to the C sharp. It fits really well over the A7 chord, because the C sharp is a really important note. It's a major third of the A chord. Then over the E chord we're playing E minor pentatonic for 2 beats. E minor pentatonic, going back to A minor pentatonic, because we're going back to the D7 chord. Then we're going to A major pentatonic, because we're going back to the A7 chord. E minor, A minor, A major. And it's nice to see that he's playing the scale 2 beats before the actual chord is played. Then you're hearing the sound already before the chord is there. It's really cool. And then over the A7 chord we're playing an A minor pentatonic lick, again with a little sweep. Also take care of the slides. The third chorus starts with a really cool lick. Really nice. And actually the first part we've seen in the Matt Schofield solo. Going to the flat 5, resolving back to the 5. So the E flat going to the E. Then A minor pentatonic. Then chromatic going to the G. And the G is the 7 of the A7 chord. Also take care of the rhythm, because we're not playing swinging 8s, but we're playing straight 8s here. And this one is really nice as well. So F sharp, E, D, C, A to B, G, F sharp, E, A. So you can see it as the 13 or the 6th, the 5th, the sus4, the minor 3, the root going to the 9, 7, 6, back to the root. Really nice. Then, that lick says it all. We're going back to the D7 chord, bending up to the F sharp, which is the 3rd of the D7, ending on the root, the D of the D7 chord. And here again the same thing, but then continuing with the A minor pentatonic scale. And then over the A7 chord we're starting with the flat 5, minor pentatonic, but again going to the major 3rd. Nice resolution again. We're going to continue with the major pentatonic over the E7 chord. But this last part is the minor pentatonic. And also over the D7 over here we're playing minor pentatonic. And with the addition of the F sharp, the A7 we're playing minor pentatonic, again with double stops going to the C sharp. Really nice. The last chorus, it starts with a lot of open E strings. Because we're playing in the key of A and then the E string is the 5th. It works really well. You can use a lot of open strings. And on the B string we're playing E, D, C sharp. Ending on a little A chord. Again with the flat 5, the typical blues run. Then we're going to continue with double stops. Well, actually, Robben uses his pinky a lot for this. I usually use the pinky and the 3rd finger. It's over the D7 chord. So we're playing the D and the F sharp, the root and the 3rd, also the 5th. It's really bluesy also to bend the F sharp a little bit together with the root or the 5th of the D7 chord. going back to major C, C sharp, because we're going back to the A7 chord. And on the A7 chord, we're playing a tritone interval. So F sharp, C, G, C sharp. And these two notes, the G and the C sharp, are the most important notes of the A7 chord. The C sharp being the major third and the G being the seventh. Then we're going to continue with that open E string. And actually it's a little bit hard to play technically because we're playing in triplets, but we're alternating between the G and the E string. But it sounds really cool. And then over the D chord, it's minor pentatonic again of A. Going back to major pentatonic for the A chord. And on the A chord, we're playing grammatically. It's really cool. Double stop idea again. We're going to continue with the double stops in the last chorus. We're having the high E and the C, and we're bending the C a little bit to the C sharp. It sounds really bluesy, the minor major sound. And then we're playing this chord. So C sharp, D, B, E, but an octave up. But Robben also puts his pinky on the high E string, so we're also getting the high A note. It's a little bit difficult. I'm doing a grammatic thing, sliding up and down. It works really well. Then again, the double stop idea with the C going to the C sharp a little bit. Then again this. Then we're here. A really cool lick. We're bending the F to the F sharp. And maybe the best way to think about it is you're thinking the D7 chord already. So we're going to the F sharp, the major 3, bending up to the root, the D, the D7 chord. It's a really nice lick. One octave lower. It works really well over the D7 chord. And then a really nice pentatonic lick. I find it a little bit difficult, but it's really cool. Because you have to roll your index finger. This. And you're playing 3 notes, but these notes are also on 3 strings. So technically it's a little bit challenging. But it sounds really well. And for the last 4 bars we're going into double stops again. This is over the E7 chord, so the B and the G and the B and the D. You can also see it as the E minor pentatonic scale over here. Going to the A and the C over here, which is the 7 and the 5th of the D7 chord. Going down to the the 3rd and the 5th, and then chromatically to the G and the E, which is the 5th and the 7th of the A7 chord. And then we're ending with a minor pentatonic lick of A. Again with the use of open strings. So you see there's a lot of use of the minor pentatonic scale and the major pentatonic scale, and also a lot of use of double stops. It kind of sounds easy, but it's really challenging to make it sound as musical as Robben does. I have a lot of admiration for him, and I think this is a real great example of the use of these scales and how to make it sound like a really cool blues solo. I hope you enjoyed the solo, I hope you enjoyed the analysis. Thanks for watching. Again, please subscribe because I want to make more content like this for you. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.